guys, good evening. This is Michelle from the Very Chubby TV, and welcome to another edition of my book review. This time, it's 5 feet apart. The book 5 feet apart, and I have no physical book to show you right now because I have been reading this book here in my newest Kindle Paperwhite. And so I actually don't like to for the information of everybody. I really don't like to read uh, love story or romance novels because for me those kinds of novels are so overrated. That's why when I start collecting books and reading them, I don't I don't choose romance novels at all. It is actually I did it intentionally not to steer clear from all romance novels. But then again, when I heard about this book 5 feet apart. Actually, I didn't know it's a book. The first time I encountered about this story is when I saw it in a movie poster starring Cole Sprouse. So I was uh, I was actually interested with the movie because I've been watching Cole Sprouse in Riverdale, and I find him actually a good actor. That's why when I saw it in a movie poster, I think I thought about actually watching it, and so it was really a surprise for me when I found out that it is actually based on a book. It is actually a book that made into a movie, and so when I got to know that, I was really excited on getting my hands on that book. And so I've been looking for it in a local bookstore, trying to secure a copy of 5 feet apart. But then again, I was really unlucky because every time I asked for it, there was there was actually none. Uh, none of the copies left. And so when there comes a time when I actually found a copy, I wasn't really compelled to purchase that one because the book cover of that book is actually the movie poster, and I don't like buying books with movie posters as book covers because it makes me feel like a groupie and not actually a reader. So and so I wasn't convinced to buy that one, and so I let it pass, and then I waited for more weeks to be able to get a copy with the original cover, and so again I wasn't lucky, and uh, surprisingly, my Kindle, yes, wait, my Kindle arrived just in time. I got this about 2 weeks ago. Yes, 2 weeks ago, and since 5 feet apart is the book that I've been dying to purchase, and I wasn't able to find a nice cover, so I decided to buy the book in Amazon to be downloaded here in my Kindle. And so when I started reading that one, I actually had this apprehensions that maybe the story was just too young for me, like that. So, but then again, I read it since I already bought it. It is really unfair if I already bought the book and I don't want to read it. So I tried reading it, and when I read it, I found out that the story was actually very different from all the romance novels that I've read and I've heard the story about. It's really different this time because it's a story of two young lovers named Will and Stella, who and they have this kind of medical condition called cystic fibrosis. And then this kind of disease is actually something to do the malfunctioning of their lungs and then and digestive system, wherein the people who have this is actually a hereditary disease. So it's not actually contagious for other people who don't have this one. But then again, in the story, since they have this kind of disease who is actually very dangerous for them to be able to come in close contact with fellow human who have also cystic fibrosis, it is actually not advisable for them because they might they might be a big risk for infection. That's why they are advised to be always at least 6 to 5 feet apart from each other. And even the close contact of the hand can be dangerous. That's why and the story revolves around them having that. And actually, I didn't expect that I will like the novel, since these days I've been disliking reading romance novels. But then again, I find myself actually when I finished reading a while ago, when I waited for the rain to stop so that I will be able to go home. I find the story actually moving, and this is actually the first time that it made me teary-eyed. Yes, when I was reading towards the end, it actually made me sad and touched by it. Though we've all already watched different kinds of love on movies and on TV series, but then the story of this novel is really different from all the love stories that that you watch on movies, that you've maybe read if you are the reading type. So actually, I was surprised that for the first time in a very long time, I was able to appreciate a romance novel, and this one it involves the love of two young people having this dangerous disease, and trying to stay 5 feet apart from each other is so hard because they were already falling in love, and then it's so hard that they can't even touch each other's hands because they might risk infection and they might actually kill them. And I don't know if cystic fibrosis is actually that brutal in real life. Though I was actually thinking that maybe the author made it more dramatic by describing cystic fibrosis as that in her novel. But I don't know. I haven't read much about it yet, but I'm finding about it soon. And so, actually, guys, this is just a very quick review. Actually, because right now I've been trying to read two books at the same time. One physical book and one digital copy of a book here in my on my Kindle. And so it so happened that I finished the digital book earlier, since 5 feet apart is only 208, I think 288 pages. That's why the one the Stephanie Meyer review that I've been promising has not been done yet, because I haven't done reading it yet. And so surprisingly, 5 feet apart came in first. And so that's why I'm giving a quick review right now. Actually, guys, I really recommend for all the romance novels fans to go grab a copy of this book by all means. But maybe if you want to buy the physical book, or you might want the digital copy, it's all up to you. But I really recommend that you should read it first before watching the movie, because me, I don't I didn't I didn't have the time yet to watch the movie. But according to someone I know, he said that the movie was very faithful to the book. That's why I'm actually excited to see the movie. And so also for all my reading friends, please do try to read this one. It's really a very moving kind of novel. It's all about friendship, about getting this serious illness, at the same time falling in love with someone who has the same illness. And then about the relationship of mother and son, and mother, father, and daughter, things like that. And I really suggest for all of you to read this one, because it's really a nice novel, and very touching. Though it didn't really it really didn't end happily, but it's not really very sad as well. That's why I really recommend for everyone to read it first before watching the movie, or at least just read it. If you don't if you don't like watching this kind of movies, just actually try to read this novel. And so I'm giving this book, 5 feet apart, actually 5 stars. Can you believe that? For a teenage romance novel, standalone novel actually, it's surprisingly amazing that I am able to rate it for 5 stars, because it's really nice. And the kind of writing style the author did was actually very simple. It's so easy to understand. There's no puns intended. It's so easy to understand. No usage of very deep English words. That's why it's good. And so 5 stars is. And I don't know if I wanted to make a video review of the movie, but for now, this will do, because the book is more important than the movie, of course. And so Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching my review, the review about the book 5 Feet Apart. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll be able to appreciate this novel like I do. And so, once again, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe this channel, The Very Chubby TV. And all the same, love your family, love your friends, love your pets, stay positive, and of course, love the one you're with. Okay? So, for now, I will just say bye-bye and good night to all. Have a good night's sleep, for you to be able to wake up tomorrow fresh and ready to start the next day's adventure. And so, once again, good night. Bye!